Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what time it is?
I do.
Well, tell me. It's time for you to be wrong. I know.
You did that wrong, though.
I know.
And we're doing the Contradictions episode.
We are. But it's the you're always wrong.
There it is.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
It's time for you to be wrong.
But I'm always right.
That's not how this game goes.
I'm always right.
We talk about this every time.
And I'm always wrong.
You're always wrong.
But I'm always right.
That's the name
also.
of the game.
But I can always be right too.
No.
Okay.
Stop.
You sure?
You're doing it wrong.
I mean, okay. Whatever. I'm going to go be right, and then you can make me wrong.
You're always going to be wrong on these. I promise you.
All right, let's go get into this, okay?
Okie dokie. Okay, this is First Chronicles Contradictions.
Okay.
Question the first.
Yes.
Who was Noah's youngest son?
Ham?
Do you want me to name off his sons?
There's Shem, Ham, and, shit. Why can't I think of the last guy's name?
Shem, Ham, Aram, and Japheth.
Oh, shit, there was 4. I thought there was only 3.
Yeah, there's 4.
All right, so I guessed Ham.
Okay, well, you're a little bit right, and I'm a little bit impressed. Because according to Genesis chapter 9,
I'm always
it's
right.
Ham.
That's why.
But guess what? You're always wrong.
And
because
right.
Stop. You don't get to do that.
Oh,
this is my
okay.
show. Okay, First Chronicles chapter 1 indicates that Japheth is the youngest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see?
Right.
I don't remember going over that, but
I bet they did a lot of fucking. Yeah, I know there's a lot of names.
And speaking of being bored, there were a lot of questions I could have included in this that I did not, because it was things like
Genealogy.
Who is so and so's dad? And I'm like, I don't even know who so and so is. Much less do I give a fuck who his dad was.
Yeah.
So I didn't include anything that I just didn't care about.
Right.
So there you go.
Right. And then where's the part where I'm right though?
Stop.
But you didn't say it.
I did say, I said, according to Genesis 9, chapter 9, you were right. It was Ham. But guess what? You're always wrong.
Oh, did you say that?
I did.
Okay.
I literally did.
I missed that bit. I'm sorry.
You were so fucking excited
I didn't.
to be right that you forgot about the fact that you're always wrong.
But that's because I'm always right.
You literally did not hear me say you were right. Stop. You're ruining my game.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You have to play correctly.
I'll play correctly from now on. Maybe.
I'm the one doing all the work here. It took me an hour to put these questions together. Come on. All you have to do is sit there and be wrong. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Was Keturah Abraham's wife or concubine?
Wife.
According to Genesis chapter 25, You are correct.
Yeah.
However, you're always wrong. Because in First Chronicles chapter 1, she's listed as his concubine.
You know how I feel about this chronicler guy.
He's a liar.
That's what I'm just saying. So, like, when I'm saying that I'm always right, I feel like I'm guessed on the side of the not chronicler side. So I'm just throwing that out there. You know?
All right.
Okay.
I hear you.
Yeah.
How many sons did Abraham have?
Oh, shit. One, I thought, because he was going to go kill him, his only son, wasn't it?
It's either 1, 2, 7, or 8.
I'm going to go with 1. Oh, but that's how many choices there are altogether. Like, that different points, that's
Pick
how many?
one.
1.
1. Okay. Yes, according to Genesis chapter 22, he had 1 son. However, according to Genesis chapter 16 and Genesis chapter 21, he had 2 sons.
Okay.
However, according to Genesis chapter 25 and 1 Chronicles chapter 1, he either had 7 or 8 sons, depending on whether or not Ishmael is included as Abraham's son. Because sometimes he isn't, sometimes he's not.
Okay.
So you're still wrong, asshole.
I'll take that one as wrong, because that sounds like maybe like he added kids later.
Yeah.
After that first incident where there was 1. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't sound so much like a contradiction, like maybe he just kept having kids.
Maybe.
And they just didn't cover it all the first time.
I don't know. Was Solomon David's second or fourth son by Bathsheba?
Second.
You would think that, because according to 2 Samuel chapter 12, that is true.
Right.
However, it's his fourth son, according to 1 Chronicles chapter 3.
Well, shit. Then what was his claim to the fucking throne?
I don't know.
Because,
I wasn't there.
It was, whatever.
Because wife versus concubine mamas.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So it was like he was his fourth son, but he was his second real son.
I think so.
Is that kind of how that works out?
Maybe. I don't know, honestly.
Right.
I really don't know.
Okay.
Because we kind of wondered about that ourselves the first time through.
Right.
So, whatever.
Yep.
How many generations were between Levi and Moses?
Levi and Moses?
Mm-hmm.
I actually have no idea.
Do you want me to give you some choices?
Yeah, give me some choices.
Okay. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck. 3.
Well, according to Exodus chapter 6, 1 Chronicles chapter 6, and 1 Chronicles chapter 23, you are correct. It would have been 3.
Okay.
However, according to 1 Chronicles chapter 7, it was 10.
So that one contradicted itself in the same fucking book?
Yeah. But also, if you actually did the math, it would have had to have been 10.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
Those first 3 places,
they were just like wishful thinking
wrong.
Or something?
Yeah, they were just wrong.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because you're always wrong.
Couldn't we like rename this to The Bible's Always Wrong?
No.
No? Okay.
No, that's not how the game goes.
Just seeing how we could play this year.
I have to do all of the research for these. All you have to do is sit there and be wrong.
That's all I got to do is be wrong. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who was Samuel's firstborn son?
Samuel's firstborn son. I am drawing a blank here.
You're not going to get this because I didn't know any of his sons.
Okay, all right.
It's either Joel or Vashni.
I'll go with Joel.
Okay. In 1 Samuel chapter 8, it is Joel. But in 1 Chronicles chapter 6, it's Vashni.
Oh, okay.
So how about that?
Yeah, that's crazy how it's wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm wrong.
This one is fun because...
I just said I'm wrong.
You were wrong.
Yeah.
This one's fun because we called this one out as it happened multiple times.
Yeah.
How did Saul die?
Well. There's
4 different ways.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought initially he died while fighting in battle, and then like somebody came back and told somebody that he died, and they were like, "No, you killed him," but that was anyway. Yeah.
So he either committed suicide, as recorded in 1 Samuel chapter 31 and 1 Chronicles chapter 10.
Right, I recall that.
Or he was killed by an Amalekite in 2 Samuel chapter 1. Or he was killed by the Philistines in 2 Samuel chapter 21. Or God killed him in 1 Chronicles chapter 10.
Fuck, he got killed by a lot of people.
Uh-huh. Everybody killed
crazy.
Saul.
They all wanted the piece.
Better call Saul. Oh, and we also called this one out, so this will be fun. Did all of Saul's family die with him?
Yes.
Yes, but no. In 1 Chronicles chapter 10, yes, all of his family died with him. But one of Saul's sons, Ishbosheth, became king of Israel after Saul died.
Yeah, it's hard to do that if you're dead.
Right. And that's according to 2 Samuel chapter 2.
Right.
And then also, David sacrificed 2 of Saul's sons and 5 of his grandsons to God to stop him from starving people to death in 2 Samuel chapter 21.
Wasn't one of his sons like that, the Methuselah or whatever? Or like, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I have stopped remembering who's related to whom.
I'm probably wrong, so.
Yeah, but there's a lot of wrong happening.
Yeah, no, that was wrong.
Did Saul inquire of the Lord?
I don't recall this bit, but I'm going to say yes.
Well, according to 1 Samuel chapter 28, you're right. The answer is yes.
All right.
But according to 1 Chronicles chapter 10, specifically, he did not. It specifically states that he did not inquire of the Lord.
Got it.
So did he or didn't he?
I mean, the chronicler probably wants him to not inquire of the Lord because he was kind of enemies with David somewhat. So he doesn't want them to be on, God's side too much. But the chronicler did a lot of fucking,
editing and lying.
Yeah, so I don't take a lot of stock in that.
True. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Who went with David to recover the ark?
The wrong people. Yusuf went. I know that.
Well, we're not looking for names so much as numbers.
Numbers?
Like how many people went with David?
I don't have any clue.
It was either 30,000 soldiers,
what?
According to 2 Samuel chapter 6, or it was all of Israel, according to 1 Chronicles chapter 13.
I'll take the 30,000, thank you, because I don't think all of Israel is a realistic number.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
How many horsemen did David take?
To get the ark?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It was either 700 or 7,000.
I'm going with 700. 7,000 also seems ridiculous.
Guess which one said 7,000?
The chronicler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 Samuel chapter 8 said 700.
Okay.
It's funny how all of these, the more believable one is not the chronicler.
Right, yeah. I think that can be pretty much across the board.
Yeah. And here we come again. How many men did David kill?
All of them.
No, false. It was either 700 or 7,000, and it's exactly as you would think.
Right, yeah. So 700 is the earlier, and 7,000 is chronicler.
Yep.
Got it.
700 was 2 Samuel's chapter 10.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whom did Elhanan kill?
I need some multiple choice here because I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you because you won't get this.
Well, I'm obviously already wrong, so
you're already wrong.
Yeah.
But this one is one that I called out at the time.
Okay.
And you were like, nuh-uh. And you tried to correct me, and no, I was not having it.
Huh,
yeah.
Okay.
Elhanan either killed Goliath or Lami, the brother of Goliath.
Oh, that's right. And there was speculation that whoever had written the bit where David killed Goliath was actually a rewrite to make him look better, because really it's the same story for this other guy later on in the Bible. So,
yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, in I think 2 Samuel, it is rewritten in the King James version. They added the words "the brother of Goliath" in order to make it not contradict 1 Samuel, where it says he killed Goliath. So there's that.
Right.
Who tempted David to number Israel?
The devil.
According to
Satan. Satan.
According to 1 Chronicles chapter 21, that is correct.
Because I was like, Satan. Boom, there was Satan. But God told him the first time.
In 2 Samuel, yep.
But then God also did punish him for doing that. So
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, in that instance, I get it that I'm wrong, because I'm always wrong. But
it's not really fair to call you wrong when it was God's own thing. Right.
Like, it does seem a little bit ridiculous that God would punish him for something that he told him to do.
Yeah.
So maybe that one's stayed okay.
Right.
Just because they just didn't spell it out enough in the first version of it.
Yeah.
So. but they definitely said Satan right off the bat.
In Chronicles.
In Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, there it is right there.
Yep. Yep. So here's a fun one. We have multiple choice answers on this one.
Okay.
Did David sin?
Fuck yeah, he did.
Okay, well, you're always wrong.
Whatever. Fucker sinned.
David never sinned, according to 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, in 3 different places.
My God.
Okay? But he never sinned except in the matter of Uriah, according to another place in 1 Kings. And he also sinned in numbering the people in 2 Samuel and 1 Chronicles.
Except for those one times, multiple.
Right.
Where he sinned.
So he sinned twice.
Yeah.
And then he also fucked a lot.
I bet if you asked his wife, Michael, I bet she could come up with some sins.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
And I bet his farts were bad under the covers, too.
Probably.
Yep.
Probably.
Yep. How many years of famine did God inflict upon the people for David's
7.
census? According to 2 Samuel, that is correct.
Huh.
But you're always wrong.
Did they say 3 in the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In 1 Chronicles.
Hell yeah, I knew both of them.
That's amazing.
How
did you know
that's as
that?
close to right as I can get today.
How did you know those? How
did
you remember them?
I just did. The Bible likes certain numbers, so
that is true.
And 7 and 3 are some of those numbers. So.
Some of them, yes. Okay, last question. Ready?
I'm ready.
When did Solomon's reign begin?
When David died? No. Wait.
I mean, yeah.
It began in 2 Kings.
False on both counts.
Okay.
So it's either 476 years after the Israelites left Egypt, or it's 570 years after the Israelites left Egypt.
It's a 100-year gap there.
Right?
Interesting.
And it depends on if you trust 1 Kings or 1 Chronicles.
Huh. It's the Bible's just misplacing 100 years. Is that basically what they're telling us here?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. That seems a little ridiculous to me.
It does. And you know what I say about the Bible?
That's wrong.
It's always wrong.
There you go.
Yep,
See? Yeah.
Yep. That's
really what this section should be called.
Mm-hmm.
Not I'm always wrong.
Well, but
because I knew 7 and 3. God damn it.
Okay, but you don't always know, and also it's my job to collate all this information and ask it to you as though it's a game show and I'm the host.
Right.
And you are the person in the game show.
I wouldn't have made it through the first round of cuts for the game show.
The contender? Is that what it is?
The contestant.
That's it. I couldn't remember the word. Shut up. Contestant.
Yeah.
You're the contestant.
Right.
So
I'm a Bible gladiator.
Gladiators! All right.
That was it.
That was it. And
all
you
right.
lost.
Well,
you lost
that was First Chronicles Contradictions episode.
It was.
And we've got our weekly replay out today, and then we will be back tomorrow with
2 Chronicles chapter 1.
That took you a second.
Well, because it just keeps being 1 Chronicles forever.
Right. And now it's not.
All
right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.